Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 14 of Europa Universalis IV as Venice. At the end of the last video, I was considering going down here and declaring war on the Mamluks. They do have 17k troops down here. I actually considered giving them military access so that they could send their army up here, but the chances are if I do that, then the Mamluks are just going to come down here and start taking this land as well. I would like to start feeding some of this land to my march. We could technically deal with that army, but I think we'd like to deal with the potential problem in roads first. I could get some men down there, but like I said, once the issue in roads goes away, that's going to be a lot easier, assuming that issue does go away. Again, the same old missions. I'd love to conquer Zagreb, but being able to declare war on Hungary is problematic, because that would bring in Austria and Muscovy. I could declare war on Ragusa. That would bring in it would just bring in Hungary on their own, but it would also bring in the Ottomans as well. Yeah, unfortunately the Ottomans would come in there, and none of my allies would be willing to join. If only the Ottomans would stop protecting Ragusa. I don't know why they are. It's costing them a relationship slot just to protect this one province minor. If they could stop protecting them, I could declare war on them and then just deal with Hungary. That'd be relatively easy. Now, what are the chances of this actually gaining anything? Has an 8.6% chance of increasing the progress by 10%. Can I select the province, please? Yes. And of course, you know, we do have the... we could reduce the autonomy, which would decrease the local unrest. And that missionary is causing a certain amount of unrest. I think we just have to leave them there for a while and allow some of the aggressive expansion with others to burn off. Let's go and make sure we are fabricating claims against them. Benghazi, we're definitely going to want. I don't think we have anything bordering it. Dana we've already got. Tirana, I think we've got most of this. Well, Cairo will definitely be worth taking. Let's go ahead and fabricate a claim over there. It's a different religious group, so we won't get any expansion over in Europe for doing that. Now, again, we are a little bit behind the times in terms of our Diplotech, but I think taking the next idea group and getting 25% trade steering and getting an extra diplomat is useful. Now, we still have that mission, I believe, to rely more on trade income, which I don't think we're going to manage because we're only at 52%, but I don't know how much that trade steering is going to help. So, we'll select that in the hope that it does help. We're also going to want to fabricate some claims on Ferrara. So let's go ahead and do that. We need to start working our way into Italy. Now, did that increase our trade much at all? It did a little bit, not a huge amount. Not a great deal we can do. We will probably just cancel that mission then, because I don't think we're going to be able to complete it. We'll see if we get anything new. And hopefully, as the autonomy starts to tick away, we'll get to a point where we get a higher force limit. We'll keep our guy. We've still got 90% Republican tradition. And he is... what is he, 44 now? 44, so we'll keep him. Got some Diplo points as well. So our leader is now a 464. That's pretty good. That's going to help us getting our next idea group, and it will be a military idea. I'm saving military points up right now, so we'll go ahead and do that. Quite glad I took that military tech early. I know it was very, very early, and we, you know, paid well over the odds, but I think it really helped us in that war against the Papal State, so I'm glad that I took it. We only gained a single province out of it, but heck, it's a, what is Mantua? It's like 33 development. It's actually a really good province. Once the autonomy ticks down, it will be fine. There is a bit of separatism there. Religious unity, of course, is a problem. But we don't really have too many rebellions to worry about. I just wish these Greek separatists would get on and do something. At least then I'd actually have a decent chance to be able to move those troops and do something useful with them. Ottomans, will you please stop guaranteeing Ragusa? There is no reason for you to be doing so. Please stop it. Why you do this? Force limit we are still at. Gain some trade power in the Vienna trade node. Let's go ahead and get rid of 4 more mercenaries. Nope, not that one. You're not a merc. So 4 more mercenary infantry. Disband the unit. And then we'll get 4 more using our own manpower. Brilliant. Let's actually get you down in Mantua. What is the supply limit down there? 38, that's fine. Just help to reduce the unrest in that area, which is good. What's the coalition map mode looking like now? Still quite a few people in it. Some of them will be leaving. And the aggressive expansion in most of them is quite high. It will go away. There's no point trying to bite down too much. Being in an alliance with Austria and France, I think, is generally going to help us. We do want to try and keep those opinions high. We are sucking up in Poland. Who else are we allied to? Is it Bohemia? No, it's not Bohemia. Is it Bavaria? What's left of Bavaria? Brandenburg, Saxony, Brunswick. My geography is terrible. Bavaria. Bavaria is are these 3 provinces here. You are rival to Poland, and I want to stay allied to Poland. So we are going to go and dissolve our alliance with Bavaria. Apparently, no, it's Bohemia. Bavaria. There we go. You're not allied to against anyone that we particularly care about, so let's go and dissolve our alliance. Do we have any favours with you? We have 17 favours. Let's go and spend them to increase trust where we can, and then we'll just go and dissolve the alliance. It's a 3-province minor. Well, it's not a minor really, is it? But it's 3 provinces. We don't really need to be allied to them. Mainly I took them in case we needed their help against Austria, but now we've got that alliance with Austria, I actually feel a little bit more confident. I don't really need them around. That means we're not going over our Diplo limit, so we don't necessarily need to stay Diplo focused. Military access from Florence. Why do you want it? You are at war. I don't even know who that is. We're going to want to go to war with you at some point. So I'm just going to say no, you don't need any military access. Let's group all of you guys up. Our truce with Florence has expired, so I could just go and declare war on them now. I am fabricating a claim against them. Of course, I have a lot of aggressive expansion. We have a call to arms. This is a bit of a pain. So France has called us in a war against Burgundy, Flanders, Brittany, Switzerland, Castile, Brabant. A little bit of a pain. Obviously, I'm going to go and accept. Austria is involved in this war as well. Because it is a HRE war, I think. Flanders is involved. A lot of people on the opposite side. Switzerland, Naples, Flanders, Castile, Brittany, Aragon, Burgundy. Naples. Interesting. Let us make sure we have a leader in charge. We probably don't want our actual leader in charge, to be honest. Though he does have quite a lot of manoeuvre. We'll take this guy. You watch, our leader now is going to die. Problem is we can't actually get down to them. We can go and use our ships, though, to cause a problem. Let's grab our ships and let's bring our ships up here to Naples. I'd love to be able to take some stuff from Naples. Now that we're no longer allied with Castile, I can just basically... That's not right, is it? Now that... Right, let's do this right. Can I not... Yeah, I can. Right, so what I want to do now is basically say, all of this, Naples, I want it. Fortunately, I can't fabricate against them, because we're at war. Now, Aragon does have some ships up there, mainly galleys. So my ships might be able to do some damage. My lights should be relatively safe. France are going to kick the snot out of Burgundy. If I could get down here... Right, will you give me military access? Probably not, because you dislike me greatly. Yeah, I can give you military access, but you won't give me military access. What about the Papal State? You would actually give me military access. But I don't think we need to do that. I could just go and move my troops into Abruzzi. It is the mountains. Where is my fleet? What are we doing with you? Did we really want to go and engage Castile and Aragon? No. Let us get some of these guys over to Dalmatia. And then let us move them over and try and sit in Nepal's mountains. Not Nepal, Naples. Close. Recall our diplomat from Poland. Do we want to go and help in that battle? Austria's already retreated, so no is the answer to that question. Right, you're already here. Now you've got to do that stupid double movement thing because I told you to move out of the province. That's fine. Just being very careful because we know that Aragon... Oh, you can actually march straight through. Oh, that's fine. If that's the case, we'll move you down here to move those guys across. We still haven't had that flipping event Rebels fire in Greece, which is very annoying. We can take a new tech. It is our admin tech. We're definitely going to go and take that. We are instantly going to pick up quantity ideas, because why wouldn't we? It's brilliant. So we'll take quantity ideas. We'll get infantry combat ability. Oh, that's quality. Quantity ideas will give us national manpower and manpower recovery speed. Or do we want to go for this? Because it does give us more ship durability and morale of navies. And artillery combat ability. Artillery combat ability. Wow. Words. No, I still think it's got to be quantity. Quantity is just too good. So we can instantly get plus 50% national manpower modifier. So we go up from 2,400. Instantly go up to 31,800, nearly 31,800. Can't quite afford the next idea yet, but it won't take long. Being randomly blockaded in places. All looks like it's happening down here. I don't think they're going to be too much of an issue. Will that just hurry up and fire, please? Right, so then, you guys... Right, you're sitting up in the mountains, which is very annoying. But if I land... Oh, we've now actually got flipping military access through everywhere. Alright, fine. If you're going to be like that game, fine. Didn't think I had military access through there. Truce with Savoy has ended. All of my diplomats are now currently free, which is a right pain in the hoop. Savoy actually like me for some reason. We'll go ahead and make sure that we are improving relations with them still. We would like Siena to become a vassal if they would accept, and they wouldn't. Mainly because of the economic base, which is quite weird because you'd think that we would have a much bigger economic base than they do, but apparently they're not willing to go for that. So let's go and see what we can do to Naples. If we can go and sort of full siege them out, that would be good. Salzburg has left the coalition. It's good that the coalition is burning away. Oh, so Castile are sieging us out down here, are they? Oh, that's fine. If you want to take my pathetic little islands that are worth nothing, you go right ahead and do that. So we'll detach a single unit there, and we'll just go and march into your capital, because why not? If you're going to leave it unattended, I say unattended, it does have a unit in it, but is just going to go splat as soon as we arrive. So if you want to use your army to go and siege out the pointless little islands that I have, I'm going to come over here and start sieging your useful stuff. Naxos, fine, you siege out those little pointless provinces. We are going to win this war, hopefully. Okay, so I doubt you're going to be able to move there. Well, you can actually do it via the ship, so that's fine. I don't think... Oh, well, Naples might have some units on the land somewhere on the island. I don't know where. Truce with the Mamluks has ended. Ah, you're actually coming in to engage me now, which is a little bit of a pain. Now, I'm guessing... Yeah, you can't move there, can you? That's a problem, because we're going to lose a unit now. No, he's actually moving through the province. What a douche nozzle. So, that's fine. He is going to attempt to take that back, so much so that that is, I think... We've got no progress here. Do you know, I'm just going to go and take... I'm just going to go and take that kill. He is reinforcing. It's not going to do him any good. He's throwing another unit in there. Oh, the Burgundian inheritance has just fired, so the war's over. Brilliant. Oh, well, we got 8 favours with France. That wasn't all that useful. Okay, fine. Let's get everybody back to Mantua. So, how did that end up with Burgundy being inherited by Austria? That's a little bit annoying. That's just made Austria quite blobby. They've just inherited all of Burgundy. France and Austria might end up rivaling each other now. England has rivaled us. It's a little bit weird. So that was annoying. Let's go ahead and park the navy up. I was really hoping that we'd be able to take some of Naples in doing all of that. Of course, now we have a truce with them. I should definitely fabricate claims, though. It just proves that there are points where fabricating claims, you've just got to do it. Do we still have a claim on Ragusa? Yes, we do. Let's start making sure that we are fabricating claims then. Oh, there's the rebellion. Right, we'll fabricate a claim in Rabuzzi. We also want to... have you, by any chance, yet fabricated any claims of your own? No. But we could still go down there and take some of that land and give it to our vassal. They're still at war with the Mamluks, believe it or not. Let's go ahead and get this little rebellion taken care of. And in fact... what I want to do is go and pick these guys up. So we'll move that ship down there. And we'll fabricate another claim down here because we can. We've got a claim on Cairo, which I wouldn't mind taking. Algarbia, let's go ahead and take that. Most of this stuff we're not necessarily all that interested in, but we won that battle against rebels. What a surprise. Obviously losing a little bit of money because we are reinforcing mercs. Naval race against the Ottomans. Remove Ragusa. Right, all the same missions that we've been getting over and over again. Love to do it if just the Ottomans would stop protecting Ragusa for 5 minutes. You're still allied with Muscovy. You're actually allied with Florence now as well. We could theoretically declare war on Florence, which would bring in Genoa we don't care about. England is a potential pain. None of my allies would come in. But that would potentially allow us to take some stuff from Hungary. By declaring on Florence. Are we still getting... we should be able to get one more claim against Florence. We actually get a fair few claims against... oh, that's Milan. I wasn't trying to fabricate on Milan. One of my... Milan don't like me anyway. No, that's fine then. We'll just fabricate everywhere. Fabricate claims everywhere. Nobody cares. So the question is, do we actually want to go and start a war? Let's pick you guys up from Crete. Well, let's move you over. Well, that's what I was trying to do, wasn't it? Let's move them over here. We can take our next idea, which is manpower recovery speed. We definitely want that. That's been one of our bigger problems in this. So the problem I've got at the moment is I don't really know where their army is. But we should have a significant advantage over them. So we could easily grab a few provinces here and give them to our march. And we could grab another province or two for ourselves. We are going to need a diplomat, of course. At least we've got those separatists to go away. We still do have the missionary work in there, but once that's done, that reminds me, missionary, we must keep checking the religious progress, 96.8%. That's why I need to keep checking this, because we're getting really, really close to being able to do the reform, or at least become Protestant. I think I'm going to wait a month or two. Do I want to bring a diplomat back from anywhere? We'll let them finish fabricating these claims, I think. Ragusa fabricating on us. Well, by all means, Ragusa, declare war on me. So let's go ahead and declare war on the Mamluks, shall we? How many men do the Mamluks have? They still have 17k troops somewhere. Don't know where they are. We do have an advantage. I wish I could see where their troops were. It would make life a lot easier. I'm actually being a moron. I don't need to land my troops here from Crete. I can actually just go and land them down here in my Marches territory and just march straight in from there. So that is exactly what we will go and do. And then we'll take some of this land and we'll feed it to our march. And then I'll probably grab Cairo for myself, because we will need to grab one fort. Obviously, there's their army. We can just march straight in on top of their army. That'll probably get the Ottomans to peace out with them. Austria's declared war on East Frisia. Austria are going to start to blob now, which is where things become a little bit problematic. Still no missions that I can really do. 97.3. It's probably going to go up on every single, yeah, 97.9. So people are taking events. I think we are definitely going to want to take that as soon as it happens. We've lost our CB against Ragusa. Well, we can't allow that, can we? We definitely need to go and refabricate that claim, because we are definitely going to want to take that at some point. We can afford our next idea, which is actually our last trade idea, which is extra caravan power and trade efficiency. Do we still have that trade mission available? No, unfortunately not. But I think we should go ahead and do that. We'll finish it off, and then that also gives us another merchant, who I don't really know where we're going to put. We'll quickly sort that out before we end the video. So basically got merchants in everywhere doing not an awful lot useful. We could collect here, but then we'd be losing a little bit of caravan power. Does anywhere else feed into Venice? I think we're pushing in all of those directions where we can. Can we... There's no point feeding down there because it's already all going that way. Maybe if we could push down here. Transfer trade power. We don't have an awful lot of push, but we could try and push some of it into Europe. Okay, so we might well be starting this war. Let's get these guys to land, and they have done. We need to get them to heal up, and then we can go and jump in. But in the meantime, definitely need to be keeping our eye on this. It's getting very close to 100%. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as Venice. I'll see you guys on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.